AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Now you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
This one stopped, play gains about 6 yards, and that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Play action, Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Oh boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play, and that ball caught in front of him. He came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completes it again to Pickens. A little excited on that completion, but in the end, not able to challenge for the first down. It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Falcons
all set now, 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down coming from Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
The kick by Folk is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. For the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and that's going to give Dallas the first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Near the sideline, and he goes out, gain of about 4 before he did so. And that is good for a Cowboy first down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Now here's Prescott. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Chased out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they will have the first down. Calling a gain of about 4, only needed 1. This drive continues.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams, and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, you'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play and put so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Dak. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to.
And he's going to dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams on the 12th play of that series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Cowboys 7, Falcons 3.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Penix to throw. Short pass brought in. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Kyle Pitts. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Falcons 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
1st down, Falcons.
Penix now to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. That one complete to Pitts. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Complete to Kyle Pitts.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Prescott set to pass. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. We were coming off a touchdown on their previous drive. You can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Throwing on 2nd, Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dak to the air here. Buying some time right. To the outside. This is caught by Pickens. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keep?
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. James Pierce. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. To the air with Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is good for an Atlanta first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
And running here with Bijan. Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Good stop made by Donovan Ezaraku. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Play fake. Penix. Rolling out to his left. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Third and long for him here. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this fourth down?
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he comes through. They've got the first down. Almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to him.
First down, Falcons.
Now to give to Bijan. Finds a big lane. And he gets home. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown,
Bijan Robinson, capping a 7-play scoring drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That's up and through for the point after. And that ties this game at 17 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
That's good for a Cowboy.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Dak to throw. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He's got it, complete to Pickens. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
The Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
He brings it in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short of that 3rd down?
And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. He's got London left side. Still going through the 25. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A clutch moment for a massive play. 35 yards. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Winters on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Penix looking to pass. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Falcons with a little more work to do to win it here. Penix on 3rd down. Challenging double coverage, and they don't get through. Throw made it, but the contact breaks up the catch. It was 4th down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin, and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. They'll run it with Robinson. Escapes the defender. And on 4th down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down.
Winning, losing, tie, driving for the win. If you're running it on 4th down in the 4th quarter, Kate, you had better be sure you can make that marker.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Now to throw. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's fourth down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one with that 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.